Hello world and welcome to today's video. So today we are going to be starting a new series called as algorithms. So in algorithms there are many to cover, right? And we'll start off with the very basic, which is the searching algorithm, correct? So in the searching algorithm, the first one we'll be looking into is something called as a linear search. So what exactly is a linear search? So a linear search is a method of finding an element within a given list, right? Say, for example, we have an array, and this array has elements like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? Like, so that is the array. Now, we have a program or a question which asks us to find the element 4 and then return that position, right? Like maybe say for example, now what is the position of 4? Now this will be 1, this will be sorry, this will be 0, this will be 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? So this is the position. So what exactly are we doing in our linear array? I mean linear search method, right? So we'll start from the beginning and then we will go till the end, right? So if you notice just the word linear, it literally means just go in one sequential order. It's also called as a sequential search algorithm, right? So you can just go in a sequential order and then find the element. So that's exactly what a linear array a linear search algorithm means. Now let's do one thing. Let's just quickly jump into our screen, like our program, and then I'll be able to explain the linear search algorithm in a better way. So yeah, here is our example. Let's just say let array equal to 1 comma 6 comma 43 comma 65 comma 10, right? Random integers in our array. And also let's just declare a variable called as n, which will be, instead of n, let's just call it key, and this will be our any number that is there over here. Let's just say 43. Okay, now we'll have a function called as find. Oops, so let's just make that proper. We'll have a function called find, which is going to pass our array and also our key. And what this will do is it should return the position of the key, right? Like whatever this is over here, it should return. So let's just also have a variable called as position, which is equal to our find, and we need to pass our array as well as our key, correct? And over here, let's declare a for loop I equal to 0. So this is where our linear search will begin, right? Like right here, if you see, that is where our algorithm comes into play. That is our linear search. So let I is equal to 0, I less than array dot length, and I plus plus. And what we'll do is if array of I equal to our key, then we just return, what do we return? The position, which is I, right? And at the end of the day, after all this function, what we need to do is let's just console log our position, correct? So what exactly is happening over here? So if you see our for loop, then it just travels through the entire loop, starting from the array index 0 over here. So I'm just going to say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So this is our index. So it's going to travel through the loop, travel through the array, and then from the beginning till the end. And then it is, whenever it encounters our 43, which is our key, then it will return back the position, right? So the main thing that you need to notice over here is traveling through the array from the beginning till the end, right? That is basically our linear search. And once we find that element, once we search for that element, we just need to perform some action. Here our action is just returning the position of that element. and then we are just console logging it. So let's just check this out. We'll say node our example.js, and nothing is printing. Why? Because we are not entering the loop. Is that it? Let's just debug this real quick. Yep, and now see node example.js, and it returned the position saying 2. Now if you trace back, we are looking for the key 43, right? And if you see, this is the 0th position, this is the first position, and this is the second position, right? So that is what we are returning over here. Or if you want it to be a bit more fancier, what you can do is you can say the position of the element, and you can say dollar key is dollar position, right? Just make it a bit more meaningful so that it's easier for you to understand. And now it says the position of the element 43 is 2, ELEMENT. Yep. So yeah, that was it. That was basically our linear search, and you can use this anywhere. But there is one catch in linear search, and whenever we are trying to talk about algorithms, and also when it comes to searching, sorting, or anything, we talk about something called as time complexity, right? So for linear search, our time complexity is our big O, which is represented like this, big O of n, right? Now I'm not going to explain what exactly does this mean, because it in itself is another video, right? So but just know that linear search is not really the most efficient. Like when it comes to time, it takes a lot of time. Say for example, now it has only, say for what, five elements. What if your array had maybe 10,000 elements and you need to find a given element, right? It's going to take a lot of time. So what you can do is, there are other searching algorithms that I'm going to discuss in the upcoming videos, right? We're going to look into algorithms like binary search and so on. So yeah, hopefully you understood what this exactly means. And also with respect to time complexity, as I told, don't break your head. Just know that linear search takes a lot of time, right? And it's not really good. So yeah, that's it for today's video, and I'll catch you on the next one.